Hey everyone, it's Kep here. This is gonna be a different video. I just wanted to give you guys an update and everything like that with a couple things regarding the channel. The first thing I'm gonna say is probably good for you guys is my deluxe skin tier list. It turns out that you can actually see where YouTube places the ads on your videos. And obviously, I'm a YouTube noob. I don't know what the hell this is, so I actually figured out how many ads were being placed on the deluxe tier list video, and it was crazy. It was like nearly 30 ads. So I deleted a lot of them. I think there's like maybe 10 or 12 for a 2 hour video. I feel like that's fair compared to the 30 freaking ads that YouTube was trying to push. Even though like the tier list videos are super duper view heavy, a lot of people like to come in and see, see what the drama is. I don't want to put you guys through that. That just doesn't feel fair. I'm I'm a like I'm a YouTube watcher before I am a YouTube creator, so I kind of understand how freaking cringe it is. Though I do use premium, so I don't need to suffer from it, but not everybody's got premium money, That could be a meal. Anyways, that's just something I wanted to let you guys know about that. The other thing I wanted to address was the Mirage video. Um, Surprising amount of comments were upset that I titled the video a level cap build, and it is a level cap build, and it does work at level cap, but I should have been more clear when it came to things. I said I didn't specify what kind of content it was for. That build probably wouldn't do that well in disruption level cap, which is probably the other most popular type of level cap that people are going to be doing. It is mainly meant for Void Cascade. I also know of the issue in the recording, which the thing is that as far as I know, you can't have the same video and then make changes to it unless it's in the YouTube editor itself. So I can't adjust the volume of that part of the video. So I apologize if the game volume is just super duper loud. But aside from that, I went ahead and I changed the what is it? I changed the title of the video to I basically took level cap off of it and I changed it to a void cascade build, just specifically so hopefully people don't come into this and expect level cap gameplay. It takes about an hour to get to level cap and void cascade, but the issue with me is that I've just been getting so burnt out from Warframe lately that I don't want to spend an hour in Void Cascade getting level cap. I've done it so many times, and I really do wish I got some footage of that Mirage build in level cap, but it's Mirage. You have a 1000% eclipse. It's not hard to imagine that, you're gonna be fine in level cap. Pillage gives you a status clear. You can shield gate out the wazoo with it. Mirage's abilities are really cheap in general. Your KPM is going to be super high. People are shooting at your clones. I don't need to explain why she is going to be absolutely fine when it comes to level cap gameplay. But that is to say, I was wrong in titling the video level cap Mirage build or whatever stupid stuff like that, because there is the technicality that people will always be upset by. So I I don't want to um I don't want to claim something that is not in the video, even though I know I've taken that particular build a lot to level cap. Maybe not with the Aeolac or those exact weapons, but I definitely have taken Mirage in general to level cap a ton of times. She's a super easy frame. So hopefully that clears up some confusion. I also had to delete a couple of parts in my deluxe tier list video, specifically because it was having trouble getting monetized. So that's if you're realizing that there's some weird cuts in the start of the video, that's exactly why. But yeah, basically, aside from that, just general channel updates. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm getting really burnt out. Um, Probably a lot of Warframe veterans will struggle with this issue. Is that they'll log on and then they don't know why they log on and they'll just sit in the orbiter and do nothing. or, you know, peruse trade chat. A lot of the times, if you see somebody who's on a Warframe market and they're like trade maxing or something like that, it's just because they don't have anything better to do. And I realized I was kind of doing the same thing. Um, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really somebody. I don't do good with the attention. Um, a lot of my life, I've really struggled with positive feedback. I am so hard on myself, and I know I shouldn't be, but it's a defense mechanism. So I'm not disappointed in myself. So uh, my videos lately, the past couple of them have just been blowing up, and you know, for every 50 good comments, I'll get one bad comment, and it'll mess me up. I'm not used to the amount of attention that a video like that provides, and I don't. It's. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's hard. I'm just not the kind of person who wants to be super in the spotlight. I've always sort of said that I would really enjoy community who's not super huge. Like if it were up to me, like if I have a Discord server, by the way, which you can join. I will be active in my Discord server and everything like that while I'm on this break, I guess. But um, I've always said that I would rather have a smaller Discord than a larger one. Just because I like the idea of kind of being a little more tight knit. I don't want, you know, a bunch of hooligans that I need to babysit. I'm just a dude. As much as people try and put me on a pedestal and everything like that, I'm just a dude. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to be real. People suck nowadays. So the only thing I really have left is to just be me unapologetically, and I'm glad that that's working out for some reason. People seem to like that, which I'll never believe why people like it. I'll never give myself the credit that I probably deserve, but that's just me. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I do have things planned. Especially when 1999 rolls around. I'm actually kind of I feel like in some ways I'm sort of saving myself for 1999. I really I don't know. I'm getting to the point in the burnout in Warframe where I know if I don't take a break soon, it's gonna do some really bad damage, and I might get completely turned off of the game at some rate. So I don't want that to happen. So I think maybe I'll be taking a break until 1999. For the Veruna video, um, I swear to God, it's become just a joke in my community now that the Veruna video is never gonna come. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It it is coming. It just really slowly. Um, so yeah, it just ties back to the fact that I'm a 3D modeler and I work from home. Um, and I handle a lot of the chores and everything at home because my parents and my sister have conventional jobs. I'm not a conventional person, so I'm not gonna have a conventional job, I guess. But they're out. I kind of man the house. I keep everything clean. I be a little housewife. On top of the fact that I also do have the 3D modeling stuff, and you know, as much as I would be interested in making money from YouTube, I'm not making a lot. Like I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I think if you want some actual lore here, for complete transparency, I think I've only made like $120 so far off of my YouTube videos, which is it's definitely like a good chunk of change, but it's not rent. You know, it's not a week of groceries. It's you know, it's a game, or you know, it's a set of clothes, or some, you know, just this that or the other. Maybe something breaks and you got $120. You can fix it. I live in Canada, where you know, if there are some Canadian viewers who are out there, you guys know exactly what we're going through. Life sucks right now. Um, everything's expensive, so $120 Canadian is not a lot when you're you know, spending $600 on, you know, a week's worth of groceries for two people. But anyways, yeah, as for content in the future that I really want to do, I definitely, I love the compliments I get on my voice, okay? That might have been a weird jump cut, but I'll tie back into this. I love the compliments I get on my voice. Something that I did when I was little, so I'm 21, so I have been playing Warframe for a long time, like a long time. I basically got it on PS4 about a week after it was released. And I remember in my Frost video I mentioned how old my account was. It is a very old account. And I have been playing on and off, but I had a really bad stutter when I was little. A speech impediment. And in order to alleviate that, because we didn't really have much money for a speech therapist when I was little, I kind of took it upon myself, and I read a lot of the lore of Warframe. So, Warframe, in a sense, kind of taught me how to speak. Fuck, that was, that was the worst time to mess up. Warframe taught me how to spoke. Warframe taught me how to speak. And, yeah, so it is very nice to get compliments on my voice and everything like that, because I feel in some way, shape, or form, I really had to work for it. I've definitely had to try a lot to get rid of any bad speech patterns or anything, and just be clear and everything. But yeah, that's that. And I think with those sweet baritone vocal cords of mine, I really want to do like lore readings or creepy pasta or just like stories in general. Every person I've been in a relationship with, I've always loved reading them stories. It's just been something that has been a really integral part of my personality. One of my love languages is just reading. I really like being able to make my own story and everything like that. So I would really like to I'd really like to do some lore reading and stuff like that. A great example of like the lore reading that I want to do is the Vulcan uh, with Ray Hatalius, and there's the Ouroboros readings that Ray Hatalius wrote, and those are beautiful. I'm pretty sure I could, as a test drive, I could, as a test drive, do a reading of one of those stories, because I feel like it would be really thematic. But I won't monetize the video or anything. Just as a little passion project, I'll maybe put it out there and see what happens. The Nidus one especially is really nice. It was stunning. And I do write a lot as well. So I would like to, you know, kind of put pen to paper and see what I can come up with. I feel like I am cursed with this infinite amount of creativity, but not enough body to, you know, not enough energy to do all of it. But yeah, that's basically channel update. I have I've turned my notifications off for comments and everything like that, just to kind of step back from everything. As I said, I can't handle the heat. I'm not someone who's like super good in the spotlight or anything like that. And even though I am getting really good comments and stuff like that, it's, as I said, it's the one bad comment that'll kind of ruin my day. You don't really realize, you know, how mean people can be until they've, you know, they left a sour comment, and that shit just kind of stays with you. And as much as I understand, you know, it's this is something that I obviously should never take to heart. But it's I'm an emotional person. You know, I am but a man. But you know, uh, it is what it is. So, as for now, I'm gonna upload this video. I'm probably gonna eat some leftover pizza. I'm gonna do some 3D model work, and I'm gonna try and have a good day. But yeah, but comments are going to be turned off. I will check them just to make sure that nobody's being, cringe. Part of me is hoping that I'll just get some fucking outcry of no, but I know that's asking for too much. Um, realistically, part of the reason why I think I have gone on this long, um, without sort of a break or anything like that, is because my hope is kind of being kept by the couple of people who really praise my content. Um, I don't think I'm special, but that's just how it is. This video is super stupidly unscripted. If you can already see that. But yeah, basically, um, thank you all for everything so far. Um, I never thought that I would get this far. I never thought that I could do this. So it is definitely super flattering to sort of even be able to say that I have a community, that I have a small circle of people on, the vast internet who like what I do and everything like that. So you guys mean a lot more to me than probably you should. But, at the end of the day, we're all just strangers on the internet. And I'm just a dude, that's just how it's gonna be. Uh, but yeah, if you are in my Discord, um, then you saw the announcement that I made just before this. I felt like I owed everybody else on my channel a video as to why I might just suddenly disappear and then plop back in. That is kind of how it's going to be. So I know I'm gonna get like a million comments asking for the Veruna video, and I'm just gonna have to say, I'm gonna be like the Wojak of like the yes ma'am Wojak. I'm just gonna be dying or something. But yeah, that's I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say. I just want to be like clear and concise and open with you guys. I am but a man. But yeah, you guys have a really good day. And let me know how you feel about the lore reading stuff like that. I would be very interested to see if people are actually interested in that. Because I would like to branch off just a little bit from doing, content on Warframe. It is getting tiring from, just trying to constantly build craft to make something new, and then yeah, it sucks. I don't want to make a build video. So in my opinion, and in my honest opinion, I feel like if you have been playing Warframe a while, modding is pretty second nature. It's not hard to make a build that will work. It's a PvE game, and it's not like it's PvP. It's you're only really fighting against AI, and that just means that the game is really easy, and it's about as easy as you make it on yourself. And you can kind of choose the content that you want to do. So I don't want to make build videos unless I feel as though I have stumbled upon some masterpiece. A great example of this is my Sun God Cynex video, where I that augment came out, and I loved the Cynex skin, and everything just aligned. The stars were perfect, and I found the Rack to Dark Dagger, and I was like, I need to make a build with this. And that build still to this day is a really fun melee brawler build. It's really good too. You freaking armor strip, you're unkillable. You have, ad clear melee influence, and everything like that. So I sort of don't want to make builds unless it's like that. And that's what the Veruna build is. The Veruna build is, a bunch of builds that might not be incredibly obvious to people. I will admit that the Veruna builds are not going to be like some crazy, weird interaction. Some of them are pretty straightforward, but it just boils down to the fact that there is a lot of bad info on Veruna, and people just aren't covering her. the way that they should be, or, you know, they're not really going in depth with her abilities, or they don't really understand how she works. She is the best melee frame in the game. Anybody who's played Veruna will understand that really quickly. It just seems that some people have a hard time surviving with her. And I mean, realistically, that's what everything boils down to, but she can go invisible. But yeah, so the Veruna builds are not going to be super crazy or anything. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. The builds that I have up right now are, I think I have a stealth Zada's Whisper build for the Ether Daggers, because the Ether Daggers have a higher stealth multiplier, and Zada's Whisper like double dips or triple dips, I can't remember, on stealth multipliers, so you just get a huge instance of damage, which is really, really cool. I have a build using Expedite Suffering as well, and then I have a build using Magistar as a slam build, which is really, really good on Veruna, and then I also have a Stropha build set up right now, so I might just be doxing myself with that. Maybe not doxing. There's probably a better word for that. But you know, exposing my secrets. I feel like I've gate kept this for a little too long. So if anybody is curious exactly what the Veruna video is, and you were expecting some crazy synergy or something like that, they are pretty straightforward. But it is more or less just kind of harnessing what Veruna really has and putting it all on paper, and, you know, seeing the many ways that she could be played. I also do have a Prey of Dinar build. However, it is eons better. It's Nev's build. Nev is the one who made it, so he kind of had that build before Prey of Dinar came out, and Prey of Dinar just made it a lot better with the damage vulnerability and everything like that, and the extended range. So that is what he's got. So uh, anyways, I think I've done enough yapping. I feel bad for taking up so much time, but hopefully this is, you know, good, and people will kind of, you know, understand what's going on. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video before I go on another tangent, because I feel like I've already gone on like a million already. I'm scatterbrained right now. I can't, you know, can't think too good. But yeah, I love you all. I hope you have a good day.